Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Shayla. If this is your first time here, so in today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup with the best of the best from 2020. So 95% of the products I have here launched in 2020. There's a couple that didn't, but they're like my staples, like I need them. Like we can't do the makeup without them. So yeah, we're going to talk about all the goods from 2020. And you know how I do. We're just gonna be talking, okay, and doing our makeup. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm actually shocked at how much product launched during a pandemic. You know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of good launches during 2020. Some of these products you guys have seen before because I use them all the time, and some of them, they might not be new, but maybe y'all were sleeping on them, so we're gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna start with the Lawless Hydrating Primer. Boom. My skin is especially dry during, ooh, my forehead is sore. It's dry during the winter. I have a chickenpox scar here and I had it like filled in and then lasered, so it's a little bit of a red mark there. I know you guys are gonna be like, wait, what? Tell me more. It should go away in a couple days, but yeah, chicken mark scar, it like went in, like indented in, and so they like filled it and lasered it. All right, next I'm gonna use the KKW Correct number 3. This corrector is actually really freaking good. Like, I love it. I always put it around my mouth because I have a little discoloration around my mouth, and I feel like you really only see it when I have makeup on. I'm just gonna put that on and then blend it out with my not so clean Rare Beauty sponge, which is also new. Amazing. Let me show you this side because that side was embarrassing. Amazing, okay? All right, y'all aren't gonna be shocked about this. My top foundation of 2020 was Rare Beauty 440C. This might have been the only foundation that launched in 2020, but it's good. Like when I first started using it, you guys remember I did like a whole video. I'm like, what am I doing here? And I was like, oh, it's okay. But the more I used it, the more I was like, nah, this shit is bomb. I think that's one of the reasons why, like, first impressions for me, I'm like, I don't wanna, it's not that I've scaled back from them, but I'm like, they're just not accurate, because the first impression might be bad, and then, you know, you use it a couple more times and you're like, this is popping. Blend her in. Like, look at just smooth. You guys, this sponge is perfect for applying foundation, like, perfect. All right, another new product alert, which I can't even believe this came out in 2020. Like, I feel like I've been using this forever, but the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Concealer, this is 4.4. I'm usually like a 4.5 girl, but my skin looks a little bit more fair than normal. You know, in the winter time, the tan goes away, honey. Then just blend her in. And I always use a sponge to blend out the concealer. I like to put it under my nose. I'm just packing it. I don't think pack is the right word. Pressing it and blending it until it just looks flawless, okay? Okay, so one of like 2 products that didn't launch in 2020 is Makeup Forever powder. I've been waiting for that Fenty powder, honey. Okay, I'm waiting for that to come in to see if that's gonna make the best of 2020, because I think this came out 2019. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna set my under eyes with a pressed powder, which I always do. This kind of just like holds the concealer in place, prevents it from creasing, and then I'm gonna set it with a setting powder, which is loose. And yeah, they do different things, okay? The loose setting powder is just gonna brighten under the eyes, make it look super smooth. All right, y'all ready for a 2020 must-have favorite? Just became my favorite. Like, I've been using it all the time. The One Size Beauty translucent powder. This is a travel size. I still love my Fenty cashew powder now, okay? But this is pretty good. Just gonna put on my sponge and then apply it under my eyes and the side of my nose. Yes, brighten her up. This also adds like highlight, which adds naturally a contour. See how it just like contours the nose? We like that, okay? All right, I'm gonna fill in my brows with light brown from KVD. This is also a throwback. I think this might have came out in 2019 also. But there no new brow products that got my attention in 2020, so we just gonna put this little brow on real quick. I love a pomade too. You guys know, start at the bottom, draw that line, and then Draw a line at the top, fill it in. I always fill it in from the bottom and like push the product up. Boom, cute. All right, filled in the brows. I cleaned up under the brows and applied just the same concealer I used under my eyes on my lids. Let's jump into these eyeshadow palettes. So there's 3 eyeshadow palettes that I kind of narrowed down my favorites of 2020. Y'all ready? Let's start with the mother. Okay, Pat McGrath's Mothership. What is this called? The big one. Mothership Mega. This palette is freaking bomb. Like, oh, it's so pretty. You can tell that I use it because look how it's a mess. But I absolutely love the metallics in this palette. And this one is a little bit less expensive than her other palettes because, you know, she be charging hundreds, honey, okay? And then the next palette, another expensive one, but worth it, the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Like, you guys know, this is like right up my alley, like everyday colors, okay? Nighttime colors. I love that there's that dark shade to add to the corner, like everything. Like, I love this one. All right, last but certainly not least is the One Size eyeshadow palette. I love this one. It just has those everyday colors. It has a little bit of green, so it has some pops of color. It is really cute to me. I love the shade of brown here. Like, a lot of brands do not get these deeper brown shades right. Like, they're always too gray, they're a mess, like they don't work on my skin tone, so I really appreciated this, like this whole line here, everything. Like, this is definitely one of the top palettes of 2020. All right, so what we gonna do today? Since there's 3 palettes here, 2 of them I like, I think I'm gonna do, maybe we'll use the One Size. Maybe we'll mix a couple, I don't know. I'm gonna tell y'all what I do as I go. All right, so I'm gonna start with Suede Charm, this bad boy right here. And yes, my voice is a little hoarse, which is pretty normal this time of year. Like, I have seasonal allergies. Anytime the weather gets cold, my voice gets a little hoarse. I start to sound crazy, you know, just a little deeper, that's all. All right, I'm switching palettes to the Pat McGrath Mothership, and I think we're gonna go in with this little bronze shade. Right, is that what we're doing? Yeah. So I'm just gonna use my finger, apply this all over the lid. I don't know, I just love, ooh, this shade right here. This is it. This color just makes me happy. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this darker shade here. It looks a lot more red on camera, but I guess it is like a reddish brown. And we're gonna apply this in the outer corner of the crease. Deepen her up a little bit. A lot of times what I'll do is use a smaller brush to kind of press and pack on the color, and then use a larger blending brush to blend it out, like so. All right, now I'm gonna go in with this lighter shade right here from the Mothership palette and just apply it on the inside of my lid. It's like a little pop, like we just need a little something up in here. Oh, and after I was done blending my shadow, I just with a brush went like this and took off the bake. Because I don't like to bake too long because my under eyes are kind of dry. Like, wintertime, I'm a little bit more dry, so I don't like to bake for too long. So I just went. All right, so next what I'm gonna do, that same dark color I put in the crease, I'm just gonna grab a little bullet brush and apply it under my lash line. We love a good matte brown under the lash line. It gives you like definition, but it looks soft and it looks amazing in pictures. All right, I just got this product today. This is Too Faced Killer Liner. What is this? Killer Gingerbread. I love this tone in the waterline, you guys. Ooh, on brown eyes. Ooh, everything. So I swatched it on my hand and it was like very waterproof, so we gonna see. Ooh, yes, pigment. Ooh, you see that? That's it. I love how this looks, like in pictures, just everywhere. It looks so good. Tell me that doesn't look good. All right, I'm gonna line with my Melt Immortal liner. Nothing competes with this, okay? This came out last year and it's bomb, everything, okay? Just a gel liner. You guys know I love my gel liners. And this is like, I wanted to do like an everyday look, but this is like a step up from my everyday look. It's a little bit of like a low-key glam look is what we're gonna call it. Should I do like a New Year's look? Are you guys sick of New Year's looks? Tell me, because Part of me is like, should I film a New Year's look, or are we like kind of good when it comes to New Year's looks? You know, people have been recording New Year's looks for like years. Little wing. I love a wing when my hair is pulled back because my hair is like, my forehead is like, and a wing. It looks so good. All right, you guys, Rokael Beauty launched his own brand of lashes. I just like cut a little bit off the corner so it doesn't look as cute as it typically does, but Rokael Beauty Solar Flare lashes are hands down the best. Okay, like the best lash launch of 2020. Solar Flare, everything. I usually just cut like the ends off because I don't like my lash going all the way to the inside. I need a little bit of space. These are Wispy Heaven, okay? Like a wispy dream. I just love how these lashes look. And I usually put them on and then curl them once the glue dries. All right, while the lashes are drying, let me talk to you guys about a product I forgot to put on. I was gonna put down as a base, but these Danessa Myricks Twin Flames, you guys have seen me use this probably on Instagram. They're like a liquid eyeshadow and amazing. This shade, Forever and Sweetheart, so cute. All right, while my lashes are drying, I'm gonna add bronzer. This is Nars Quirimba. This bronzer is just everything. I just use a tiny bit because it does show up kind of dark. You can really just get like that contour with this. Really like a little bit. Like start with a little bit and then gradually add more. I like my cheeks to be defined, so we're gonna put a bunch of bronzer up in here. Look at that. See, pigment. Put a little bit on my forehead. Contour that 5 head, y'all. All right, now let's curl the lashes. I like to curl my lashes because I want them to kind of stand up straight. And I think curling them also just binds your lash to the false lash. All right, before we put mascara on, because mascara is after setting spray, we're gonna set this makeup. I love this look. This is kind of like an everyday look. This is pretty much what you guys have asked for. Rare Beauty setting spray is so good. Like everything, I think it has like a serum in it, but it makes your skin just look fresh, hydrated. Let me show y'all. So now what I'm gonna do is just grab my Makeup Forever powder puff. It has like powder from like a couple days ago on it. And I'm just gonna use it to kind of blot my face, just so it looks like a little bit more satin finish. It's not super matte, it's more satiny. God, I just love that setting spray. All right, let's jump into mascara. This is bomb. Like, that's my first time using it. I had a feeling it was gonna be good because of how it swatched, but Killer Gingerbread from Too Faced in the waterline. That's almost say. I'm just gonna not say nothing because that's everything. All right, so I'm gonna prime my lower lashes with KVD Lash Primer. Best primer, hands down. I love, it's mainly because the color. Like, I love that it has like a tint of like grayish charcoal, whereas most primers are white. No, we love this, okay. Next, I'm gonna go in with Nars Climax Extreme Mascara, okay. She's gonna give us volume and length, everything. So I always put mascara on my lash and the false lash. Just kind of makes it look like more natural or wispy. And of course, hit up these bottom lashes. I like my bottom lashes to be pretty thick, like this, yes. All right, next let's highlight. 2 highlighters have really just stood out for me. One is the Vieve Muse Vieve Beauty, I believe, by Jamie Genevieve. This highlighter is so pretty. It's called Riches. We like that, okay. So this is a little bit more bronzy, so I'm gonna put a little bit on my forehead here so you can see, like, look at that. Ooh! I get so excited with a good highlighter because, you know, a lot of brands don't make good highlighters, or they make highlighters that are too light for me. So whenever I see something like this, I'm like, ooh. I feel like, yeah, it's cute. Okay, so I don't know, how should we do this? I'm gonna put the next one, I think, on my nose. So the next highlighter that is amazing, definitely worth your attention, is Smashbox Halo Glow Golden Bronze. To be honest with you, I don't use this liquid side, just this side, and it's so pretty. Let me wipe off my brush here, put a little bit on the nose, look at that. So it's a little bit brighter than the Vieve, but Like, so good. Put a little bit here. So pretty. All right, let me even it out. We got 2 highlighters on, y'all. Even this out so it's the same. Ooh, Glow Queen. This is a like, oh, I just am gonna show up in sweats and like, this is how I look. All right, this next launch. So this came out, I believe, the very beginning of 2020. So freaking good. This is Poppy from KVD Beauty. Like, if you have my skin tone and you want something that's pinky coral, like, this is it, okay? This is so pretty. So I'm gonna use my little brush here, give myself a little color. When you have a deeper skin tone, you need shades that are more vibrant like this because they're gonna show up a little bit lighter on you. Look at that. Like, tell me that's not everything. You gotta make the face with it too. Like, this is really good. So, you know what I did? And I didn't even realize, but I'm liking it. So typically I put bronzer, highlighter, blush on, set my makeup, and then mascara, but I set it before I put the blush and highlighter. And she's looking real cute. We like this. Oh yes, that might be my new thing. All right, you guys. Like, finally, there's some brown lip liner options. This is another one from Vieve. This is called Tailored Lip Liner. It's like a dark chocolate chestnut brown. Let me just show you guys. Ooh, it's so good. So good. I always fill in my lips and then blot like this. And then fill in the top. I slightly overdraw my lips, because that's a vibe. Okay, so there's a couple favorite lipsticks from 2020 that I am obsessed with. I'm narrowing it down to 2 brands, okay? First, Juvia's Place. Juvia's Place came out with a bunch of nudes. They are so pretty. In Vogue, Libra, Lady, a Mauve Moment. A Mauve Moment is more pink. The other ones are kind of more neutral, but these are a must have, okay? Another lipstick that I love is from Dose of Colors. This is Cork. Dose of Colors has a few of these, like either velvet or matte liquid lipsticks that are so good. Like, one of my favorite liquid lipsticks ever. Cork is more of like a nude brown. You guys have to check this out. It made the list, okay? It's poppin'. But today I think I'm gonna do a lipstick. Maybe we'll do, should we do Lady or Libra? Let me see Libra from Juvia's Place. Oh, that's it. Lady I think is a little bit lighter, but this is it. Lady's cute too. Yes, we like this. Yes, ma'am. Add a little bit more liner. I love this. Wait, let me put a little bit of Lady because I'm like, is it lighter? Oh yeah. Oh, that's cute. 2020 top lipstick release. I don't know which one of these lip glosses I'm about to put on, but both of them are good. So you guys already know Artist Couture Uncensored Lip Gloss, X-Rated are like my 2 favorite nudes, mainly because they are matte and I just love like a creamy matte lip gloss. So this is X-Rated, caramel undertone, so pretty. And then this from Fenty Beauty is Fenty Glow. This is more of like a nude pink gloss. I feel like I always do the Artist Couture, so maybe we'll put the Fenty cream since it's brand new. There is one shade that's a little bit darker than this. It's more brown though, it's even darker than this. So that's why I kind of lean towards this, because it's more of like a nude pink. But top, okay, 2020. Oh yes, and it's not sticky, like it just layers perfectly, like, ooh. You just want to keep applying it, so good. Fenty lip cream, X-Rated from Artist Couture. All right guys, those were the top products of 2020. I love everything. Like, all of those are products that I use often, frequently. There were a couple brands that I know I left out that were like on the cusp. They almost made it, but I really try to focus on products that I use like every day. And this is it, honey. This is it. So the top 20, the best of 2020. And it's crazy how many products launched during a pandemic. You know, like, I was like, oh, there's probably not gonna, when I was doing my research, I was like, there's probably not gonna be a lot of, yeah, a lot of things launched during a pandemic, honey. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The best of the best of the best of 2020. Thank goodness this year's over, because y'all know we need a restart, okay? I'm putting good vibes into 2021. 2021 is gonna be an amazing year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Comment below, let me know your thoughts. And last but not least, wait, hold on. Strut and slay. Ooh, ooh, ooh.